Hello, Tabi. Hello, guys. Can you guys hear me? Oh, Ndiloop. Come on, John. Are you guys on your gym outfit? Are we ready? Are we ready for your workout? Because we're about to start in the next few seconds. Alright, guys, please don't mind what's happening on the background. It's because I'm also tuned in at Metro FM with Thomas Pell and our very own Bawinile. So I couldn't skip this one because I think whenever one of you guys are doing great things, it makes a lot of sense to me and it inspires me. So if you hear a bit of Metro FM on the background, it's because also I'm definitely tuning in just to make sure that I'm able to have this discussion with you guys, and while also on my other ear I'm keeping it to the people that inspires us. It's because I work with inspiration, I work with positive people, I don't work with negative people. I work with people that find solution instead of looking at problems. Definitely problems are always going to be there, but also solutions are priority. Why I'm saying this is because we've got a theme, Fun Footy, Fafaland, Kuzwai. We've got a theme at FitCulture that breaking barriers. So breaking barriers is breaking barriers to anything that we do. Whether it's breaking barriers to getting to work on time, breaking barriers to making sure that you submit your deadlines on time, despite the challenges, breaking barriers to exercise, which is us as the FitCulture family, making sure that in whatever situation we find ourselves in, we are able to balance a lifestyle. We are also able to balance our workout with whatever that happens around us. So basically, that's what we're all about, guys. Hence, I'm saying we like to encourage everyone that is part of the FitCulture family to always have a positive attitude. You know, that's very, very, very important to have a positive attitude in whatever you do. So hence, say Noku Unjan Makanjeni. It's good to have you here. You are one of the most influential people in our culture. Slindile as well. You are one of the most influential young women in our culture, which is fitness culture at this point. You've led a lot of people. You've inspired a lot of people. Tato, you are one of them as well. Someone that's very consistent, someone that's very committed, and I think you are one of the most hardest working person that I've ever come across when I'm teaching a class. That's you, Tato, because you are very committed. I could see sometimes when you come into our actual class that you are struggling, but you break barriers to give me that set and to give me that exercise. So hence I'm saying to you guys that you guys have been really, really amazing. We must keep on going, keep on pushing, and make sure you inspire each other. Yesterday we spoke about people that has lost their family and their loved ones, and we still say condolences to all of them. Hope everything went well from their families. And here at FitCulture Tuli, we are here to warm them up and just make sure they don't feel they are lost and the loss of their loved ones, because we'll still show them the love that we have as a FitCulture family. But except that, guys, I think the most important thing is I just needed to encourage you guys. If you haven't tuned in on Metro, I've tuned in myself because Ubawinile Njaba, she's on Metro and she's one of us. She's part of the FitCulture family. And unfortunately, guys, I had to do a live while I'm also listening to her, because she's been a very good inspiration to our group as well. Leah Hopit, welcome to this chat. But guys, let me get straight to the point. I think we did break barriers yesterday by making sure we're delivering a class in difficult conditions where our music was a little bit low, our camera was not the best, the location itself was not the best, but I think from my view we were able to deliver a quality product and a quality workout set yesterday. So yeah, no, let's give ourselves a clap for that. Because remember, guys, you shouldn't be hard on yourself at all times. We work with what we have. Unfortunately, now we are facing a pandemic in the country. We are also facing a challenge of load shedding. Sometimes we have water loss. Sometimes there's no water. But especially the load shedding one, it makes our work very difficult in terms of network and being able to connect. So we are able to deliver the classes online. So if the network is low, it means we're gonna be stop and pausing and going and struggling with the network. So it means I might have to move around a couple of blocks to make sure that we find the relevant network to deliver those classes for you. But the nice thing is that with ESCOM as well, they've given us the schedule. So hopefully they stick to their schedule so we can plan around that schedule as well. But hello, Masarami. Hello, hello. Guys, I just want to encourage you not to forget to do your run today. It's active rest, but remember, we're still running. We still want to do our run. The reason I always try to remind us every Thursday, the people that have done it already, to say well done to you, and the people that are still gonna do it, to say remember what you got yourself into, and keep the inspiration high. And then even if you feel like you are a bit sloppy, you don't feel like going out to run, but just take those 1, 2, 3 steps, and trust me, once you warm, you'll even forget that you were hesitating to go out there and do the run. But except that, guys, I think today I had a very good question from one of you guys saying, Coach, when I run a kilometer, I run it too fast, and then maybe at 4 minutes per K, and then I just burn out completely, and I fall into 8 minutes per K for the remaining of 4 kilometers. And remember what we spoke about last week. We did say, guys, I'm sorry I didn't manage to do mine today. It's alright, Mtabi. Remember, you are also going through a very hectic time with your family, with the loss of of ubaba mncane wakho. So don't be too hard on yourself. Your system might be still confused because you're trying to figure out what's exactly going on. So remember that as well. Some of us have been through what you are going through, and we fully understand that. So don't try and make things normal when they are not normal, especially with the loss of a family member. Things are definitely not going to be normal. So please don't be too hard on yourself, Mtabi. If you can't do it today, it's all right. There's always tomorrow, and there's always next week. But all I can tell you is that also running, it's a very good rehabilitation process of anything that you might be going through, because there you are on your own, you are on the road, and you are finding your senses and you're finding yourself. So if you couldn't do it today, we forgive you. But if you can't do it, trust me, you might come back feeling much, much better than how you're feeling right now. Hi, Bonga, and welcome to Gerald. Gerald is my brother, guys. Brother in fitness. I'll say he's my older brother. He's been in the fitness industry for some years now. He's got so much vice knowledge. If you do find a chance, Gerald Damani, follow him on Facebook and see what he does. He's a very, very good individual and a very good person as well, just overall. But guys, so I was still on the saying. Someone said I ran a 4.59 or a 4.5 1 kilometer, which is a very fast 1 kilometer for females. And then after that, she said she felt completely back to 8. And that's what I was talking about, guys, when I was talking about your splits. I said, remember last week we spoke about splits, why we spoke about splits. And I did say, and I'm glad that I did touch it last week, and it's exactly what happened today. Because when you run a fast first kilometer, and then you burn yourself out, don't expect to finish. You might not even finish at all. It's because you've actually lost your jogging plan. If you know that you are a 6 minute runner, then stay on your 6 minutes until you finish. Maybe if you fall, you can fall into 7. But if you are a 6 minute runner, 6 minute per K run, and then you start with the 3 minutes or 4 minute per K, you're definitely gonna burn out. And when you burn out, you're not even gonna go back to 6. You're gonna fall straight into 8, if not a 10, because your body is saying that I started too high and I can't maintain this pace. And actually, I'm tired. Instead of giving you the normal 7 or normal 6 that I normally give you, I'm gonna fall back to 10. You can even walk and fall into 15. 15 minute per K. So what I'm trying to say to you guys, it's a good question, Clamo, that you came up with. So remember, guys, work on your splits, work on your pace, make sure you manage your pace very well. You work on your time. If you're working on 6 minutes per K, work on 6 minutes per K. Don't try and run 4 minutes per K and then you're gonna go back to 6 minutes per K, because you might really fall out of that 6 minutes per K and fall into 10 minutes per K. So I think that's what I wanted to emphasize today, to say, guys, please don't forget your active rest today. But while you are on your active rest as well, make sure you manage your pace. You manage your pace very well, because I don't want you guys falling out completely, because that's gonna actually demotivate you and you're gonna feel like you never had a good run, but while you caused it by putting pressure and putting a stress run. What we call that, we call it a stress run, because you are trying to now do something that you can't do at this moment in time. And so what it does, it discourages you, because it fails you. You fail your target, and then you fail even your normal time that you run. And what you're doing, you are inviting stress into that whole easy run that we're supposed to be doing. So guys, please just be extra careful. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go as hard as we can, but I'm just saying make sure you follow our plan as we've spoken about it, and you make sure you do a run that's gonna make you feel better. You don't do a run that's gonna make you feel like, yo, I just can't do this, because maybe you just got a little bit excited, then you lost our instruction and then you did your own thing. Remember, guys, it's an active rest, so we are saying enjoy the run as low as you can if you want to. We are happy as long as it makes you feel good. As long as when you get home and you feel like, wow, I'm happy about the run, I'm happy about myself, and thanks to the program that I'm achieving my fitness goals and I'm bringing them closer to me. So basically, that's what I wanted to talk about. Lastly, when I'm closing up, I'm going to speak about, people have been asking questions to say, Coach, I have lost a lot of weight. I don't know whether it's body fat or it's muscle. I think the program that we are doing online, guys, it's never gonna give you a muscle breakdown, because we focus more on functional training and power. So it means that because of the explosive movement and the power that comes with it, it rebuilds your muscles, but also it burns a lot of body fat. So you might find that you are thick and you are looking strong and you are looking good, or maybe you are looking a little bit bigger, but when you burn the body fat, it's gonna decrease, obviously, and then you're gonna lose size. And that's why, guys, I said you must be specific. You must know what you want first before we give you what you're looking for, because as trainers we can only give you what you're looking for. Otherwise, if you don't know yourself, or you're not too sure yourself of what you are looking for, then you're gonna find yourself asking us a lot of questions that are contradicting each other. Nothing wrong with that, but we don't want you to be contradicted. We don't want you to be confused. We want you to know exactly what you want, so we can help you to achieve your goal according to what you have in mind. Utabi Biela says, I find it very hard running downhill because of amadolo. What do I do? Now, another thing, guys, what most people do when they go decline, what we say when you go decline, it means you are going downhill. You don't put your whole weight on your knees. I don't know if I'm right or if I'm making sense. Most people then, they tend to relax and they put their whole weight on their knees, not even on their legs, on their knees. So when you land on your feet, you push down more and you have such an impact on your knees, and also what do I say this, when you're jacking your knees, you keep on jacking your knees. So you shouldn't. When you run downhill, you should still keep the same fartlek that you were doing when you are going up or running flat. The only thing that increases when you're going down, it's not that you change technique, is that obviously your speed will be higher than a flat and your speed will be higher than an incline. It's because you are going downhill, you are picking up momentum again. But don't change the way you've been running. The same way your legs have been rotating on a flat surface, even on an incline, even though on an incline it might be a bit tricky because you need to lift your legs higher so you are able to overcome the hill. But also the same process when you are going down that steep. Don't jack, don't sit on your legs, don't sit on your knees. Keep on the same rotation, but obviously the speed will go up. And you try to relax as much as you can. Let your legs carry your upper body, but don't put pressure on your lower body by dropping like that and depending too much onto your joints. That's what kills your joints basically, which is part of your knees when you are going downhill. So make sure when you run, it's a full rotation, like it was a full rotation on a flat surface, and also like you are trying to pick up your legs, picking up your knees when you are going up. And also try to focus when you are going up the hills. You must try and drive with your arms. So work on your shoulders. So when you're going up the hill, even when you run, guys, that range of motion, that's a range of motion. It means your arms are always going back and forward. And what I see with most runners, even the road runners, you don't have to sprint, but you still need to use your hands. You need to use your shoulder. You need to use your arms, because except your leg strength. Your legs have strength, but what do you use to drive? You use your arms. But most people, when they run, they don't focus on their arm reaction. Instead, when you look at runners, most runners, except the fast runners, when they run, they keep their hands very close to their chest, but they don't do that. I understand sometimes it's a pace issue, because when you go faster, you are able to work on your drive. But even when you're jogging, try and practice that movement of your arms on both sides. You'll see a lot of different on your running as well. But this is not a running seminar, guys. It's just for me to say to you guys, please go out there and do your runs, and just make sure that you're doing it correctly. If you're struggling, you know where to find me. You're more than welcome to send me an inbox, direct inbox, and find out more of how can I assist you to achieve your goals, and what do I need to do in order for me to be able to overcome injuries, or I'm struggling with this, what do I need to do. We are not experts in terms of rehabilitation, and we are also not experts in terms of physiotherapist. If we feel that is something beyond us, we'll always recommend a physio to be able to assist you. But if it's something that we can advise on in terms of rehab, it's definitely that something that we can advise on yourself. We can advise you on. Why I'm saying this is because most trainers, guys, they don't just sit with sports science or basic science or a fitness certification. Some guys, they go as hard as educating themselves in terms of sport strapping, sport conditioning, sport injuries. So you might say, but I'm not going to ask Sabelo because he's a trainer. But you might find that I've done an additional short course in terms of making sure that I'm able to deal with whatever you're going through. If it's beyond that, then it's always a good thing to recommend. We've got so many people. We've got biokinetics, we've got physiotherapists, we've got sport doctors. There's so many people that can always assist you. But you must talk, because if you don't talk, we will never know what you are going through. So, but guys, the most important thing is just make sure we go out there today and do our run, and so we can achieve our goals. And remember, guys, and I know that I haven't been speaking about this much, to say the FitCulture merchandise is always available depending on what you want. And if you've seen some people wearing the FitCulture leggings, Tabi, Biela, I know you have a lot of FitCulture merch, so I'll be definitely start putting it on our timeline as well. Especially now in winter, we've got sweaters and hoodies, and then in summer we've got vests and crop tops. So there's a whole lot of variation of the FitCulture brand activewear that you guys can really choose from. But for now, let's just focus on the actual workouts and see how far we can push and achieve our goals. Bonga, you've asked me about saying that how do you then develop your legs. What we normally recommend on that is that you must try and go heavier on your squats. Just try and go heavier on your squats so your legs reaction can respond to the medicine. If you need more knowledge on that, or if you need me to unpack it for you, feel free to give me a shout, and then I'll also unpack that for you. Slindile, I know you are also not feeling too good this week. Again, remember, guys, what we spoke about. We said be kind to yourself, take care of yourself, heal completely, and once you've healed completely, then you can come back and join us again, because we also don't want to over push you and then you break down and you end up sitting out for the next 6 weeks. So let's rather take care of you now, and you can recover completely, maybe in a few days, and then you can come back and join the movement again. Unomthandazo Kuna, hey, what sizes do you have for your match? We have all sizes. It's like going into Nike or Adidas or going into Reebok. There's no size that you can't find on our match. But I think we only have a week to go before we start going online with our shop, and then you guys can be able to select your whatever match that you think you would like. We don't have a lot of options, but we normally keep it with biker shorts, which is your short tights, and I don't recommend them now because it's winter. If not, we work on your leggings, and then we've got your crop tops, and we've got your hoodies and t-shirts and vests and things like that. Yeah, basically, but I think if you guys can give us a week or a week and a half, we should be able to give you guys the merchandise pamphlets, and then you can see what you like, and you are not forced to buy if you're not ready. And also you buy when you like something, not just because you want to support the FitCulture brand, because at the end of the day, if you don't like something, it's going to sit on your wardrobe and you're not going to use it. So we encourage people to buy what they want, so you put your money where it works for you, same as our workout program. If you really enjoy our workout program, it's worth paying for. But if you're supporting me, then it's not easy for us to sustain business, because it means you can drop anytime when you feel like, because you are just doing it to support. But value for money, to me, it's the most important thing. Otherwise, guys, I think that's a wrap from my side. Okie Dogs Coach, thanks Bonga for tuning in. Nomthandazo, thank you as well for taking your time to listen. Slindile, hope you get better soon. Tutuzile, welcome. And I'm also about to end this conversation. I think that, and also I really enjoyed the interview, Bawinile. Well done to you, Bawinile. And remember, you never stop growing yourself. You never stop marketing yourself, no matter how big you think you are, but you don't stop pushing yourself in order to get more reach. Because you might find that I might think engine of fitness or the FitCulture is doing well, is the most amazing thing, but only to find even where I'm at, they don't know about it. So that's why I'm saying, guys, you never stop to promote yourself, you never stop to promote your business. At all times, you make sure that your reach keeps on growing. And thanks to you guys for growing our reach and for loving the product that we are giving you. Otherwise, have a beautiful day. Don't forget to tag me once you've done your run, and then I'll be able to see your times, and then I'll comment on them if there is a need. Otherwise, thank you very much, guys, and have a great Thursday. I'll see you guys Sasa tomorrow. Our class starts at 8 until 9:15. Nonku, thank you, Nonku Makanjeni. I see you are doing very well, and you are very consistent yourself as well. So just keep pushing. I saw Blessing Baloi as well, guys, on our chats. I saw Ernest. Blessing, she's the one that's responsible for our flyers. If you see our beautiful flyers that we normally post as FitCulture, they come from Blessing. And I think she's also here as well on this live chat. Like I did see you guys sending Umtabi, we really appreciate you, because you quickly responded last week on your flyers and pricing, and that's what we encourage people to do. So even you, Kateko, Blessing, if you feel there is a market or there is a need to promote your business on this chat, you can just send us as a message of what you do, so people can be able to see if they are able to support your business. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Inkosi Thabi, Inkosi Zanele, hi to you too, and to you, my brothers Busiso Mapoloba, siyabonga for tuning in. Fafaland, you are always with us. Thank you as well, guys. Have a great day and God bless.